Hello everyone, I'm Ben,
And I'm Sinead.
yeah, and this is Sinead, and today she's going to be showing us how to make a tunic out of a regular t-shirt, some yarn, and a bit of cloth, and with minimal tools. Alright, and with that, I'm going to leave it to her because she's the expert on how to do this. So, here she is, and here we go.
Okay, so one of the first things you're going to need to do is take the tags off the shirt because you're going to be needing to move stuff around later. So in terms of tools, you'll need a yarn needle, which is a really big, thick needle with a wide eye. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a very wide eye because you're dealing with yarn. So if you don't want to deply the yarn, which means you take the little twisty bits and you untwist it, you can take a yarn needle and thread your yarn through like this and make a knot at the end. Other tools you'll need are a seam ripper. If you're bad at stitching or you make a mistake, you can just take it right off. Sewing scissors, a white marking pencil, and fabric glue. Okay, so now that you have your needle threaded, what you're going to do is you're going to take the sleeve, the upper part of the sleeve where the fabric meets the shoulder, and you're going to cut a slit. So what this is going to do is you're going to sew like X in a cross shape just for some visual interest. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, but I think it looks cool. But don't slash all the way up the sleeve because you still want the sleeve to be operational. And once you're happy with where that is, go to the other side and make a general approximation so it's even. And once you're satisfied, you're going to take your needle and you're going to sew in a crisscross starting from the top of the slit, I don't know if you can see that, down to the bottom. So when you make your knot, make sure that your knot part is on the inside of your sleeve so it doesn't show through. Oh, one sleeve's done. I can't really see it. I'm really glad these needles are kind of blunt because if I had just sat on that needle, it would have gone through my thigh.
That would have hurt.
That would have hurt.
problem.
Okay, and once you're done, you're going to tie a knot so it's on the inside of the sleeve and tuck it in. Cut off the extra bits if it's hanging out. So then what you're going to do now is you're going to do the neckline. So spread your shirt out and lay it flat on the ground. Move this back. See it? Still can't see it. Okay. And you're going to take like a washable white either drafter's pencil or a colored pencil and draft out where you want to cut the neckline. So I kind of want to do a square neckline, so I'm going to draw a faint white line from just about an inch away from where the collar is on the t-shirt and draw it down on a diagonal. Then where this has a circular neckline, I'm going to go and make a straight line across the center and then do the opposite so you join. And if you make any mistakes, you could easily cut the white mark off and adjust. So I think that looks even. So now you're going to take your sewing scissors or regular scissors, what have you, and you're going to cut the neck. But make sure you just cut the front of the shirt and not the back. So, now you have your new neckline cut in. So what you're going to do now is you're going to take your needle, rethread it, and knot it at the end. I think I even cut too much off. And you're going to go around the cutout space and decorate it however you like. I'm going to continue doing the semi-crisscross stitch I did on the sleeves. Make sure that whenever you're sewing something and you put the needle through the thread first, that the knot is on the inside so it doesn't show. Okay, so that is the finished neckline, and I think what I'm going to do is we're at the center mark, I'm going to make an X just for visual interest. Knot your yarn. Okay, so there's the X, and now what we're going to do is we're going to attach the trim part on the bottom. So lay your tunic out flat. And for this, because I'm using brown yarn, I'm going to use regular brown broadcloth. You can get this at Michael's or AC Moore. that you've got two, one for each side, you're going to take your fabric glue and you're going to spread a layer along the bottom where you want your trim to be, and you're going to press the fabric down. You could hand stitch it on, but it's easier with a machine, so I'm just going to go ahead and glue it. So yeah, now you have the first part of your trim glued to the front. Now if you have pieces left over, don't worry, you can fold it over and keep it for the next side. So this will have a pretty clean line when you add in the next fabric. You might have to wait for this to dry a couple minutes. Okay, so this folded over edge from the other side, fold it over so it has a clean corner on this side, and you're going to glue that down. It will also be a good marker for you on where to put this other side. Once this is dry, you can model it and you have a finished tunic. After it's dry, you can do anything else you want, like you could go down the sides and make a crisscross tunic by slashing up here and repeating the pattern you did on the sleeves. You can basically do whatever you want. So, what do you want to do now?
This has been a video on how to make a tunic.
So, hi, this has been a video on how to make your very own LARP tunic out of a t-shirt and yarn and a little bit of cloth. So thanks for watching the video and have fun in LARP. Bye!